Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. We're still here in this C wave to the downside. Again, I said it before, we can also look at the entire decline as a WXY pattern. Then we would have to count this last move down as an ABC in itself. Well, we don't know yet which of these scenarios is going to work out. We've got obviously the possibility of just counting it as a C wave, as a 5-wave move, or it will become an ABC in itself. Again, we don't know that yet. At the moment, my view is that we have only 3 waves complete to the downside, so that either way, there would be one leg up before a larger correction. So either before a larger move to the upside. So we'll should have, as per this count, one more leg down, and then this would complete the wave C of the wave 2, and then we will get back into an impulse, or we will have the A wave complete, which is a 5-wave move. Then there will be a B up and a C down. Now, if we have this ABC pattern, then we should see lower prices. And ideally it will hold the $1,000 level, because the wave C always needs to have a certain length, and the wave A will come down quite a bit. So as you can see, the wave A will probably come somewhere into the middle of this target area here, and the wave C needs to hold above $1,000. As I said before, the $1,000 level needs to hold, or we risk breaking the June lows of $880. But this is all speculation. We want to look at what the market is showing us, and at the moment, what can we see? We can see that we are climbing up in a wave 4, and that we're now waiting for that last wave down. So very clearly, that means that the next leg down could be the last one. It could be the last one of this wave C, of the wave 2. What I'm going to do, I'm going to buy the next move down, and I estimate it should end around 1250. So we can see that the market is currently reacting still to the 23.6% Fib level. That is the minimum requirement for a wave 4. And we have to be now on the lookout if this wave 4 has been complete. And also if I applied a different wave count here, because again here you can apply various wave counts, but even if I started the Fibs from here, you can see where the wave 4 retraced to. It retraced to the 50% Fibonacci retracement level, which is sort of also a very important level for the wave 4. It is just the sort of the maximum it should do. Okay, so again, very interesting. So it's currently reacting to those key Fibonacci levels. That means we need to be on the lookout. That wave 4 could be over. If we go to the 1-hour chart, you can see a nice 3-wave move here to the upside. And again, we get into the realm of micro counting here. So again, these can get invalidated easily. Just gonna apply them so that you understand what's happening here. At the moment, this looks like a WXY pattern to me. And very important is that as long as we stay below 1392, we could now assume that wave 4 is complete. And confirmation for that would be obtained if we break below the low of the wave X. So as soon as we get below 1325, that would be a good signal that the wave 4 is over. And especially if we can see a first impulsive decline, which is subdividing in 5 waves, that would give us a good clue that we are here already in the wave 5 in red. Now the move that happened down here looks, at least from the strength, quite impulsive with that move down, but it's too early to say that. you know, in the micro here, as long as we stay below 1370, that would be another good signal, because that is below that high and below that high. So if we cannot reclaim the 1370 level, that would be a good signal. But you can clearly see at the moment that decline is only in 3 waves. So if we now see one more leg down, that would be a really good clue. So while staying above X, but with one lower low, well, we can also go below that, doesn't matter, but one more leg down would be a really good signal that we're already subdividing down in 5 waves. 1, 2, whatever kind of 3 that is, here a 4, just trying to avoid an overlap here, and a 5. Just simply, in the lower time frames, the waves often don't look that nice. Yeah, so proportion wise, I mean, there's, I don't know, I mean, again, this is micro counting, right? You could even, well, we could even apply 5 waves here. Now again, there is always a degree of being subjective here, but this is not a wave 3. That would be, so maybe some kind of a leading diagonal here. But again, then the key is, I think, the key is now to move down below wave X, and ideally to stay below the 1370 level. Yeah, I think that would be the 50% retracement. It's just the previous swing high, which is always important. And if you want to use the fibs, we say maybe we hit a wave 1 down, there will be a wave 2 to the upside. Then we need to stay below 1382, the 78.6% fib level. So ideally, the bears now directly break below the wave X. That would be a very clear signal that the wave 4 is over, whilst staying below 1370 roughly, okay. And if we break above 1370, it would be very important to stay at least below 1382. If we go above 1382, again, it will get quite likely that the wave Y to the upside gets broken, and that wave 4 here wasn't finished yet. So hopefully that is clear. Interesting to see that what we're doing here might be considered an ascending broadening wedge. Now you can see that this is normally rather a bearish wave pattern. Now there are no wedges in Elliott Wave, but it is still something that we should look at, because we broke to the downside of the trend line. We're now retesting it from below, and if we cannot get above that trend line again, then we might be really continuing down. So it's a key pivot point here, very interesting. I am looking forward to that new low, and obviously no guarantee it happens, but that's how I see the market. And even if we subdivide higher, very important, if we subdivide higher, is that a problem? So if we break above the wave 4 high, no, that's not a problem. As long as overall, should we go higher, we stay below 1467. That is the 50% fib level if I draw the fibs like that. And that is highly relevant because a wave 4 that goes above the 50% fib level is very unrealistic. So in any further upside move, we need to stay below 1467. Okay, and that's my update about Ethereum. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.